For your viewing pleasure, Saturdays, 10 best, playoff style, baby. Number 10, Blazers and Mavs opening up their series at Big D. G-Dub, fly like a G6, taking off on the alley-oop. The Mavs would win though. Number 9, So Divine, D-Wade, the dagger, hoop and the harm. That would pretty much seal the deal for the Heat as they take game 1 of their series. Number 8 is always great, same game. LeBron James, you can't do it like I do. Flips it over behind his head. He barely even looked. LeBron getting the job done for the Heat. Number 7 on the countdown, Magic and Hawks, Dwight Howard. Watch him clean up. He was a beast in this one. 46 points, 19 boards. The Hawks, however, winners. D Rose, meanwhile, destroying the Pacers. I mean, almost single-handedly down the stretch. 39 for him, a career playoff high as the Bulls get the win. Halfway through number 5. No, he didn't. Dwight Howard, slap to Mr. Thomas. The reigning 2-time Defensive Player of the Year for a reason. Number 4, we keep it in Orlando. There will be no blocking that. Jay Smooth with the left-handed shocker. In at number 3, from Saturday, back to Chi-Town, Psycho T, that was crazy. He gets the steal and the bang outs on the other end plus the foul. And then he did like the Kobe stance with both arms in the air. Celebration. The Bulls, though, the victor, of course. Good game. Number 2, Sixers and Heat. Andre Iguodala sharing to Thaddeus Young. You gotta be kidding. The alley-oop, but the finesse from Young, pretty play for number 2. But the prettiest play would be this fella right here. D Rose with the defense. The crazy swat, but then he gets it on the offensive end, and he's quicker than Nestle. Oh my. Spitting through the D after the patch, and then he gets the deuce. If he's not MVP, what do you call that?
It's day 2 of the 2011 NBA playoffs. We've got a top 10 for you after 4 games of NBA action, starting off in OKC. Less than 10 seconds to go before the half. No problem for Russell Westbrook. He ran a 3.940 on that play. Busts out and busts that one home. He had 21 points in the first half alone, 21 of his 31. That's a career playoff high. How about out to LA for number 9, Kobe Bryant, working his way through traffic with the little flip shot. Does he want a foul? Of course he wants a foul. Kobe splitting the D and tossing this one up, but hey, the New Orleans Hornets tossed up an upset out in Staples. At number 8, this is Young. Timmy bringing that one home. Tim Duncan driving for the jam. He had a double-double for the Spurs, but speaking of upsets, how about the Grizzlies taking down the Spurs? At number 7, back to Staples, Shannon Brown coming around the outside like Jeff Gordon on that throwdown. Watch it one more time. Brown up high, climbing the ladder and bringing it home. Yeah, we got a few looks at this one. It's the playoffs, people. On to number 6. And how about a fan's choice here? We'll have 2 Amari plays in the top 10. Tell us which is better. Amari in orbit on this one, flying through for the reverse faces up against the defense. Watch this replay one more time. Hanging in the air and tossing it in. That's number 6 for Amari. Stand by for another Stoudemire play. Number 5. Back out to LA, and Chris Paul, my gosh, he's got an arm like Michael Vick, just slings that one in to Aaron Gray, who somehow gets up and puts that one down. Aaron Gray injured at the end of the game. Stick and stay with NBA.com for updates on his condition. Number 4, we go with a little defense. Keep your eye on Serge Ibaka. Keep your eye on Serge Ibaka. Keep your eye on Serge Ibaka. Wilson Chandler failed to listen. Ibaka, the shot blocker, bringing that one back. He had 4 blocks on the day and then just gets a little slap right there on Wilson Chandler's head for good measure. Number 3, this is your other Amari play. Which is better, people? Is either number 1? Hey, tell us, let us know. Amari strong to the rack. He had a game-high 28 points. As you know, it wasn't enough. The men in green took him down. At number 2, he's the leading scorer in the league. This is why. Hey, he's listed at under 7 foot. He's 7 foot, people, and he's flying baseline. A little gentle English there to bring that one home. A career playoff high, 41 points. Kevin Durant in at number 2, but it's all about winning in the playoffs. So we're going to show you a couple of game winners, decisive shots at number 1. We can get creative during the playoffs. That's Shane Battier. Outside, drilling the 3. It's the first ever playoff win for the Memphis Grizzlies. That's the first half at number 1. The second half, yeah, he's a veteran. He's done it a million times. The all-time leader in made 3-point field goals, Ray Allen, delivering for the Celtics as they win Game 1 over the Knicks. Allen and Battier, number 1 on the NBA.com Top 10. The spotlight is on the Eastern Conference. Just 2 games on a Monday night, but we've got 5 big plays for you. We start off in Miami. Look at how quick Dwayne Wade is racing to the other end. You thought he had migraines. He's giving the defense a headache with his blazing speed. D. Wade jamming in at number 5. Number 4. We stay in the same town, but watch it. It's Andre Iguodala going up, and he's blocking LeBron James. Take that to the king. Andre Iguodala has never done that before. The lefty swat there on James at number 3. Get your skates on, Evan Turner. You're going for a ride. D. Wade rocking him back and forth. Then the stop and pop jump shot is just a thing of beauty. It's Michelangelo with the basketball. He's an artist, and yeah, Evan Turner, you never saw that at Ohio State. Dwayne Wade drilling the jump shot. Finished off with a little exclamation point. At number 2, we're doing some long-range shooting. TJ Ford in the game because of an injury to Darren Collison, and he goes from 3/4 court, splashing it off the glass. Yeah, that's right. Use the backboard if you're 3/4 of the court away. You don't need to call it from there. TJ Ford ties the game up at the end of 3. The Bulls would win it, though, at the end of 4, and that's when they count them. Number 1, though. Number 1 inside, Joel Anthony blocks 1 shot. Joel Anthony blocks 2 shot. And then it's LeBron James just flying to the moon on this one and bringing it home. Does LeBron James like this dunk? Well, we'll let his reaction be the judge. LeBron James, number 1 on the top 5. Plenty of great performances on day 4 of the NBA playoffs. 3 games on a Tuesday night. You decide if there were great plays. At number 5, a rejection on one end, Paul Pierce. On the other end, it's Rajon Rondo. A little defense, a little offense. That's a nice recipe if you're the Boston Celtics. Moving along now, number 4, to Dallas we go. More defense leading to offense. The Jet set for takeoff. He throws that one down, and he doesn't care what the FAA thinks on this one. Jason Terry, 10 points off the bench, and the Dallas Mavericks get the victory over the Portland Trailblazers. At number 3, yeah, just throwing this one to the roof, Jamal Crawford. My gosh, he won the 6th Man of the Year a year ago. Lamar Odom won it today. Jamal Crawford with a little reminder from a year ago there. At number 3, he had 25 for the Hawks. 25 is good. 33 is better. That's what Dwight Howard did his 2nd consecutive game with 19 rebounds. He goes up and brings that one home. But at number 1, is this magic to Kurt Rambis? No. It's J.J. Redick to Jameer Nelson, throwing it over his head from the seat of his pants. That's a terrific play. That's a hustle play. Watch him just outrace Kirk Heinrich to the ball, and nobody there to stop Jameer. No jam, Jameer, but he's still getting number 1 on the top 5.
The 5 very best from a 3-game playoff schedule out on Wednesday night. Number 5, Nuggets and Thunder. This would be Ty Lawson taking it right at the big fella Kendrick Perkins. Gets the contact and gets the beautimous reverse. Worth a second look. He's got hang time like an awning. You liked it. Number 4, Hornets Lakers. Check out Lamar Odom. The give and go, get it. Gives it up to Mr. Bryant, and he obliges by putting it right on the money. Odom's 6th man of the year. Congratulations. Lakers would get the win. Number 3, back to the Nuggets and Thunder. Russell Westbrook working up top, starts a nice ball movement. James Harden over in the corner. Off the miss, though, is Kevin Durant. Likes things a certain way. Put that back. KD with 23 in the Thunder's win. Number 2 on the countdown. Grizz and Spurs in a good one. Tim Duncan's going to miss. Memphis off and running. But hold up, wait a minute. The man that smacks bats to the ground, Manu Ginobili, with the thievery. Banged up elbow and all. He throws it down as Shane Battier gets not thrown to the ground, but he ran into a grown man pick from Anthony McDyess. He's still seeing the birdies. Your top play, though. From Wednesday, Russell Westbrook. Won't you stop it? Won't you stop it? Spinning and winning in a big way. Kyle Lawson doesn't know where he went. Harrington can't touch him. Felton doesn't have a chance. And Nene, no. Wednesdays, top 5. Only 3 games on the playoff schedule on Thursday, but there were so many good plays. We bring you a top 10. We know you're happy about that. Number 10, Heat and Sixers in Philly. Sweet Lou Williams. I guess you could say it's kind of like the Okie doke. Picks it up right past 1, 2, 3 Heat defenders for the lay-in. Number 9, Sodavine. Derrick Rose going to the cup. Inspected, rejected. Apparently did not pass the regulation test. Paul George with the defense. Number 8 is always great. See what I mean? Dwayne Wade. Insanity. Not the workout DVD. Baseline, crazy reverse. He was balling out of control for the Heat on Thursday. Number 7, same game. Spencer Hawes is going to miss. What are you doing, Andre Iguodala? Just hanging. Look at the airtime dude gets on the follow. Stayed up there forever to smash that. Number 6, Mavs and Blazers. Jason Kidd getting it to Sean Marion, but then that happens. Marcus Camby with the Mafia slap. Halfway through at number 5, Bulls Pacers. Off the tip. Danny Granger looking like Warren Moon. Up to Paul George, the man with 2 first names, who puts it down. Bulls, however, would win, up 3-0 in that series. Number 4, back to the Heat and Sixers, Dwayne Wade. He's a tidy fella. Watch him clean up. Look, my one hand. That's all it takes. Might want to box that guy out. The Heat would get the win. Number 3 on the countdown from Thursday. Blazers off and running, and look at this. That is how you share. Crash to Aldridge to Matthews, back to LA for the emphatic smash. Numero 2. Derrick Rose, always good like grandma's cookies. Just take a second look here. He used to be here, now he's gone. Nair. Yeah, I did it. So what? D-Rose, 23, and the Bulls win. But your top play dwells in Philly, and that just ain't right. LeBron James, like 6'9", 265. Look at the move. I mean, he even crossed himself to the floor. It was so good. Jrue Holiday is still looking for him right now, like at this second.